Hello! Welcome back to the CAELCHIP channel. I hope you guys are doing well. I am 1 month on testosterone today. This past month has gone so fast, I swear. Like yesterday I was recording the I started testosterone video, but here we are. I'm going to go through all my changes on the first month of testosterone, which I realized last time I didn't ever say my dosage or anything. So I'm on 2 pumps of testosterone daily, which is kind of your average dose. But yeah, how I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna start with physical changes, and then do mental changes, and then any not safe for work things will be at the end in their own section. So physical changes, I think I'm gonna go like head to toe, because I wrote down like a couple things in chronological order and then I just forgot and did it like yesterday. So we're gonna go with the head to toe method, at least for today. So starting at the top, my hair gets greasier faster. Like I wash my hair like every other day previously, but now I feel like I need to be washing it more often because it'll just get greasy and horrible, which I never used to have. Like I never had issues with greasy hair prior to being on testosterone, or like very rarely. So that's a new one. On the same category as hair, my eyebrows I think have got a little bit thicker. Like there's just more little hairs growing like at the bottom bit here. But it's not entirely noticeable. I don't know. I have no idea if it looks any different on camera or if it's noticeable at all, but I've noticed a couple like new hairs lower down to like facial hair. I don't know if this is just my imagination. But I think my facial hair has just gotten a little bit like darker. Because I've always had kind of like peach fuzz even before testosterone that's like visible. But I think like just the sides here have gotten a little bit darker. I don't know if that's actually accurate. Or if I'm just making that one up. I feel like for like first month that doesn't sound likely, but we're gonna stick with it. I don't think my face shape has changed at all. I don't notice anything different about it. But the next bit, which is the bit that everyone's always most excited for, and I've been most excited for, is the voice update. My voice has changed, but it has changed more in like the tone, graveliness, kind of. Well, the thing one of my friends said was that like my voice naturally kind of at the end of words goes down rather than up, which is cool. And I feel like I'm speaking more from like my chest voice rather than my head voice, which I have voice trained, so like I was kind of doing that anyway, but I feel like it just comes a lot more naturally now. Like it's my natural speaking voice. So the pitch has gone down a little bit, but I will play for you guys now the voice comparison, the best bit of testosterone updates, so you guys can listen for yourself. Roll the clips. Hi, I'm Caleb, and this is my voice pre-T. Hi, I'm Caleb, and this is my voice 1 month on T. I've had a couple people mention the fact that it's different, so that's cool. That was really fun to hear. I don't think my Adam's apple has changed at all. Wouldn't expect that first month. Don't think that's a thing that has happened. Down to like this area. My back has so much acne. I've never struggled with acne in my face. I got like a swat or two near the start, but the acne on my back is like little really itchy spots. It's like painfully itchy. I don't like it. I don't like it, but it's a part of the process. It's part of being a disgusting teenage boy. But yeah, that has definitely been an annoying thing. And also like here, a couple little spots like here. One thing I put in this area because I didn't know where else to put it was hot flushes. Hot flushes, I mean, I got them kind of anyway because of health conditions, so I don't know if they've just been made worse by testosterone, but I think like week 2 and a bit of week 3 were really bad, and then it calmed down again. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it stays like that. But not just like hot flushes, but just complete like temperature dysregulation. So like switching between like boiling hot and freezing repeatedly within the space of like 10 minutes. It was not fun. Another kind of more general one, a slight strength increase. I don't work out often because of health conditions. So, and I'm not very strong in the first place, but I did notice when I did work out that it was just, everything just felt slightly easier. Like I felt like I had kind of a natural, normal level of strength rather than the pathetic amount of movement I could do before I felt like I was gonna pass out previously. So that's quite useful. I appreciate that. But no like visual muscle increase or anything. Okay, moving down to like arms, hands. I think my hands, like the skin on the back of my hands has gotten so much like rougher, and there was a point where like kind of the joints and knuckles were like cracking and bleeding because it was so much like drier. I think my body just wasn't used to it. It seems to have sorted itself out now, but there's still, the skin's just really rough, like specifically in like this area, but like the skin on my arms and stuff still feels kind of the same as what it used to. But I found that interesting. Very oddly specific. My next one, moving down to like stomach. Hunger. Oh my god, I was told that your appetite would increase going on testosterone, but from day one, from like 5 hours after my first time applying my testosterone, I was so hungry. And it's calmed down ever so slightly, but I think it's just my parents giving me more food on average during meal times. But I'm so hungry. Like I've had exams this week, which is why this video is going out probably a day late. I'm recording it on my actual testosterone day, but it's probably going out a day late because I don't think I'll be able to edit it all. Yeah, I've had exams, so no, it's like 3 hour morning exam, just sitting there, just my stomach rumbling because I haven't been able to stop and have a snack in the middle. Feels bad for everyone around me. Also thirstier, just in general. Just noticing these like normal human functions that people should have, but because of my illnesses I just don't get. Like my appetite's always been like really low. I've never been like hungry or like remembered to eat food when I should. So the appetite increasing is actually really useful for me. So it's slightly annoying, but also it's probably good for the fact that humans need food. Moving down more, but there's not that many changes, so we're moving quite fast through this. I think there's been like slightly more hair on like the bottom of my legs, kind of like just above the ankle, that kind of like lower area there. But not really. It just seems a little bit like longer and thicker. But again, I have quite visible hairs because my hairs are really dark and I'm pale as a ghost. So they've always been quite visible. So I don't know if that's necessarily new or not because I don't check the length of my leg hair very often. Yeah, so that's all the physical changes apart from the not safe for work stuff, which will come at the end. For my 1 month on testosterone, which honestly is a lot more than I thought it was. I was like, oh, nothing's changed. And then I sat down yesterday to write up all of this stuff on my phone. And I was just like, oh, okay, no, things have changed. So I'm really happy with the voice drop. That was unexpected. Early thing. Like I was like genuine. I think I posted a story to my Instagram just like, am I going insane or has my voice dropped? Because like I noticed it first when I was singing and just the fact that it felt different and I could feel the vibrations more and stuff. So I was like, am I going insane or has my voice dropped? Before one of my exams I like was speaking to a friend and she was like, yes, your voice has dropped, which is really fun. So now we're going to move on to kind of the mental changes. I wanted to include this because I feel like the mental health and emotional side of transitioning is quite a big part of it as well. I have been so much happier. It's like a general level of just joy and excitement for the future, which I feel like I haven't felt that much prior to being on testosterone. Because knowing that these changes are going to happen and that we're going to get to this point does help massively with eliminating dysphoria. It's just like, yes, but not for long. Not for long. That will change. So yeah, it's been really good. And I think just like a general like confidence boost from just being able to feel a little bit more like myself, especially with the voice job recently. It's been easier just to yap. Usually it's just sitting down talking, I'm like always conscious of my voice. So now it's like, that sounds nicer. I can deal with that more, and I'm sure I'll appreciate it editing this and not cringing the entire time, or maybe I still will be. Who knows? But yeah, just kind of general mental health wise, I feel like it's been a lot better. So yeah, that's kind of the mental side of things. Now I'm going to go on to the not safe for work category. This probably won't be a part of every single one of these videos. I think I'm going to do it like 1 month, maybe 6 months, and then a year, because I don't think it's important to talk about in every single one. I don't want to be like, don't watch this. But yes, if you are close to me in any way, family, close friends, click off now or skip this section. I'll put a little timestamp here. Skip to this timestamp. But for everyone else, bottom growth. So, definitely a thing. I wanted to mention it because I know I had no idea what to expect or like if I was gonna like it prior to starting testosterone. But honestly, for me, it hasn't been as uncomfortable as I kind of expected it to be from what other people were saying. I don't know if it's just because I have like a higher pain tolerance or like uncomfortableness tolerance because of being chronically ill or stuff. But the maximum I've noticed is like a little bit of like discomfort or like sensitivity just sitting in certain positions. It has definitely grown. It started pretty fast, like a week in, which I know bottom growth is usually the first thing that people experience. But overall, I'm quite happy with it, and I mentioned earlier I'm not going to be doing this in every single one. I'm not the person to watch if you want that side of testosterone updates, because I want to keep my life a little bit more private than that. But I wanted to at least mention it once and just assume that it just continues. Unless there's anything like specifically I want to say about it, I probably won't include the not safe for work section going forward, apart from like in like bigger recap things. So I think a year will probably be the big recap. But yeah, that's that. Thank you guys so much for watching. That is all of my changes 1 month on testosterone. If you guys want to see the rest of my journey, make sure to subscribe and turn notifications on so you get notified when I post. I will be attempting to post more than just the testosterone updates, but my life is busy and hectic right now. So if you want to catch me for more content, go to my main channel. This is my second channel. Well, click the links in the description. My Twitch is the most active, but most of my social medias, apart from my main YouTube, are active. So if you want to catch me more, head over probably to Twitch and Discord. And yes, I will see you there. Bye!